Hi, I'm Aubrey Warren. Some of you know me, some of you know my story, and some of you don't. So I'm just going to share my Cliff's Notes version. I started dancing when I was a little girl, about 4 years old, and I was always that one who would be dancing my heart out when no one was watching, at home alone, just turn the music on and just dance. And when I grew up and went to college, I didn't make the dance team and I quit dancing when I went to TCU. And I got really lost for a couple years. And going to the clubs, I started rediscovering my joy of dance, but in a very unhealthy atmosphere. Partying at the clubs all night long, with not the most positive groups of people. And a couple of years later, I decided that I was going to get in the best shape of my life for my wedding day. And so I joined a gym and started taking a hip hop dance class every week. And remembered again how much I love to dance and decided, you know what, I could be a fitness instructor. And so I went for it. And that was nearly 10 years ago, a little bit more than 10 years ago, actually. And so I started teaching hip hop and Zumba and basically any dance format or any cardio format. I've done it, I've taught it. But at the same time, I was introduced to yoga and fell in love with yoga. I have always had that deep desire to have a relationship with God, although I haven't always known what path was right for me. And over the years, as I've gotten deeper and deeper and deeper into my yoga practice, I have fallen in love with that philosophy, that community, and it truly feeds my soul. And I consider myself a yogi now. I respect and study any religion that you would put in front of me, any spirituality, any path. I thrive on learning more about the psychology of what makes people feel peace inside in their hearts. And as I've gotten deeper into that, my dance didn't feed me anymore. And I started getting stagnant and stale in my dance classes. And so I gave them up several months ago, deciding that I was going to dedicate myself solely to yoga, but found my heart really, really sad and not knowing why. And I met this woman named Monica Blossom, who some of you might know, and she is the creator of what's called the ecstatic dance community in Dallas, the ecstatic moon dance community in Dallas. And she invited me to take part in some classes that she facilitated, and I found my heart bust open and realized that over the past several years, teaching dance as an instructor, group X instructor, I've been dancing for everyone else and was no longer tapping into my own emotion and my own joy that was needing to be expressed, for I really didn't realize that dance can be a way that we too can connect to God, not just through asana, through our physical yoga practice, but also through movement and feeling joy and ecstatic through our movement. And at that practice, I found myself literally get to an ecstatic state without any substance, and that was the first time since the clubs that I had reached that ecstatic space, and I was under the influence at that time. And I realized that I need to know more. I need to learn more. I know we're in an obesity epidemic in our country, but I think it goes deeper than people's love for potato chips. I think that it's spiritual. I think it's psychological. I think there are self-worth issues that we need to uncover. And I want to help people go deeper. So when Monica suggested that I go to a journey dance workshop with Tony Burgins, I jumped on it because Monica kept coming to me in my meditations when I contemplated what's the next stage for me, what's the next step. I want to go deeper into my spiritual teachings and spiritual practice, but I know that it's kinesthetic for me. And at that journey dance workshop, man, I truly felt a new chapter open and begin in my life, because I found out that I can not only lead people through a sweaty, intense, cardiovascularly challenging dance workout, but we can go deep into their psychology and into their spirituality and help people uncover and unlock those emotional blocks in order to feel grace and feel connection and feel unity and peace. And I want to be a journey dance teacher and facilitator. This has literally just fallen in front of me in the past couple weeks, and it's not in the Warren family budget to send me to San Antonio for a week to go study to become a journey dance teacher, but my heart is calling me and telling me this is the next step, this is the next stage. So I am inviting you to help support me in a scholarship fund to take me to that next stage and to that next step within my spiritual journey, and to be able to help share and teach others. So for anyone who helps me and donates to this fund, I guarantee you a free pass into my first journey dance if you're local. If you're not local in the Keller area and the DFW area, I can't help you with that, but I appreciate anyone who is willing to help me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and keep dancing.